What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with a very special Cleveland Cavaliers game day video for you guys. Of course, tonight is Cavs Celtics game 4, 7 o'clock. You already know I'll be live at 6:45 to get the party started. Hope to see you guys there and let's have some fun. And hopefully, the Cavs can get a W tonight and make this series a best 2 out of 3. Now, what's funny is that our season's obviously not over yet, and we're already starting to see articles and stuff talking about this offseason. Now, talking about potential storylines heading into the offseason, of course, you have the looming extension of Donovan Mitchell, right? Us Cavs fans are hoping and praying that we see a Woj bomb tweet talking about Donovan Mitchell signing a long term extension in Cleveland. And then we see a Woj tweet talking about the Cavs firing JB Bickerstaff. Because honestly, I think that's going to happen. The only way JB can save his job now is if the Cavs somehow make it to the conference finals. I think his goose is already cooked. I freaking saw an article talking about this dude was almost fired during the season. Like, yeah, he's cooked. He's cooked. Just watching that team out there, half the time that dude doesn't even know what he's doing. I mean, heck, there's times where this dude spends more time yelling at the refs than coaching his team. I mean, come on, bro, what are you doing? Not to mention, do I have to talk about his love affair with George Niang? George Niang stinks, and this dude plays him 20 minutes a night. Like, what are we doing, bro? The dude looks like a bona fide traffic cone out there. He's useless. The only way you can get any use out of George Niang is when he's hitting threes, which he hasn't been doing that in the playoffs. He's been ass. I mean, really, he's been ass ever since he had that revenge game against the Sixers. Of course, right? He used up all his energy beating his former team. After that, nothing. He's ass. We could have had other players. We could have gotten Kelly Oubre. We could have gotten PJ Washington. We could have gotten a few others. I mean, people talk about Max Strus. Well, Max Strus is very, very streaky. But at least Max Strus will come up with a big shot or two every once in a while. What exactly has George Niang done? Not a damn thing. Now, enough talking about that big old tub of goo. Let's talk about Brandon Ingram. Yeah, that's right. Brandon Ingram. You're probably wondering, where did that come from? Well, yesterday on Twitter, I was scrolling the timeline and I saw a Cavaliers Nation post talking about Mark Stein apparently linking the Cavaliers to Brandon Ingram. Now, I got the article right here, and Mr. Stein also said that a handful of Eastern Conference teams, Philadelphia, Cleveland, Atlanta, and Orlando, have already been mentioned as potential trade suitors for Ingram. Now, I was checking out Brandon Ingram's contract situation, and he will be a free agent after next season. And then you look at his stats. Yeah, he's a bucket getter. He averaged 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists during the season. And then he shot 49% from the field, 35.5% from 3, 80% from the free throw line, and he had an EFG percentage of 53.4. His PER, or player efficiency rating, was 18.2, and he had 5.1 win shares. Now, of course, I've heard a lot of people talking bad about Ingram, but man, you put Ingram on this team, depending on who we'd have to give up to get him, at least one part of the core. I'm thinking Jared Allen will be the one to go because I've seen many articles in the past talking about the Pelicans eyeing Jared Allen. But man, Ingram, would he be the one that I'd want from New Orleans? I mean, I wouldn't mind Brandon Ingram, but my God, bro, if I could have anyone on that Pelicans roster, get me Herb Jones or Murphy, man. My God, bro. Those two guys are dogs. But don't get me wrong, I would love Brandon Ingram on this team. He's the big wing that we'd be looking for. But man, if I could get Jones or Murphy, even if it meant Garland, I'd be hesitant. But honestly, I think Garland might need a new change of scenery because his mind is all wrecked. He's had a hell of a season. Not in a good way. It's been a mess. Injuries, personal things. Oh my God, bro. Ah, man, dude. It's sad. It really is. I mean, that dude used to be a bucket getter. I still remember when that dude dropped 51 against the Timberwolves, right? He hasn't done anything like that recently. That was, of course, last year. 27 points in the fourth quarter alone that game. That was peak baller status right there. My dude took over. And now you watch him, and all he does is run around dribbling the ball like he has no idea what he's doing. And that'll eventually lead to a bad shot or a turnover. I swear, if I had $1 for every time Garland turned the ball over, I'd be rich enough to buy the Cleveland Guardians. It's sad. It really is. He's a good player. It's in there somewhere. That baller is in there somewhere. They got to unlock, that baller again because this is stinky what I'm watching lately. I mean, Donovan Mitchell needs help out there, and he ain't getting it. Game 2 was like an anomaly, right? Mobley showed up, LeVert showed up, Garland sort of showed up. Yeah, that's it. Now, you might have Mitchell tonight, and if he does play, he ain't going to be 100%. He's going to be hobbled. He ain't going to be as explosive. So, DG, if there's a time for you to show out, it's tonight. Same thing goes for Strus and LeVert. Need them to show out tonight. Big time. But yeah, if we were to get Brandon Ingram, that would be nice. But again, it'd probably take at least one piece of the core to get him. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Would you want Brandon Ingram? And if you do, what would you give up for him? Right? So let me know in the comments down below. I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. Of course, I'll be live tonight, 6:45 for Game 4. Let's go Cavs. Get the dub tonight. Make it a best 2 out of 3 and see what happens. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Cavs. See you tonight. I'm out. Bye-bye. Yeah.